Kadosh Boker or Bekiim Bahalacha 3, day 42, right? Page 83, Halakha Tet Zayin. Seder Atifat Hatalit. Right? We're talking about right now Atifat Hatalit. So when we're talking about right now, right, the talit, he comes and he says like this.
What's the question? Sorry, what's that?
We're talking about how you're putting on the talit. Yes, how to put on the talit. So he says like this. Seder Atifat Hatalit tzarich liot beofen zeh. It has to be, right, in this fashion. So he comes and he says like this. Okay? Talit. Well, we're going to see it right now. They're talit, yes. Okay? So he says like this. It has to be right after Tzitzit. You put it on the head. That you have the four corners in front of you. Two on the right, two on the left. And afterwards, you're going to take the right side and you're going to put it behind you on the left side. Okay? On the and you wait there for 2 seconds, 2-3 seconds. And afterwards, you take the left side and you throw it behind you. And then again, you're going to wait 2-3 seconds. Right? Look at the pictures. Remember that I told you we should bring the Yalkut Yosef in English because at the back he has pictures. And afterwards, right? You're going to come and you're going to, right, bring it on the body. You're going to have two in front, two in the back. Now here though, it didn't actually 100% explain it, even though there's going to be a difference between the Dota Mizrach and the Moroccans. I don't know if you ever saw the Ben Ish Chai when he's explaining it, and here it's not 100% clear the way that he's saying it, right? The Ben Ish Chai holds that the entire talit should be in front of you, meaning behind you there's nothing. You have on your head, and then you have the entire talit, right? All over here. What? Yeah.
All the time, you mean? That's how we do.
Yeah. No. Listen carefully. Right, one more time. I come and I make a beracha. I come and I turn it around. I put it on my head. Then what do? I bring everything in front. Now, 1 second. So now, according to the Ben Ish Chai, you bring the entire thing in front of you. What is the entire thing in front of you? Which means that you have on the right and on the left, but on the back there's basically nothing because you have everything right over here. All right, that's the Ben Ish Chai. I'm not sure what the way that he wrote it down. The Moroccan custom is that you leave part on your body, and then you're bringing everything up, which means that you still have on your back, because that means you're not only doing atifat harosh, you're doing atifat harosh im haguf, with the body. So let's see. We're gonna see. It says number. Right? This is the number 16. The Gemara says, okay, number 16 on the bottom, the footnote. The Gemara says that a mourner, okay, during the Shiva has to wrap himself with a talit. Right? It adds that if he does not wrap himself in the manner of the Ishmaelit, if he doesn't do Yituf Ishmaelim, he's not Yitzeh Chovah. The Nachman explained that this means to cover the neck and the chin up to the depression below the mouth. So he's got the neck and the chin. Rabbeinu Yaakov Alaturim taught that according to the Geonim, the proper way to fulfill the mitzvah of Tzitzit, to wrap ourselves in the talit, in the manner of the Ishmaelim, since the wording of the Beracha is lit'atef, ituf. So therefore you have to do ituf, Ishmaelim. The Sefer HaItur, however, ruled that it's not necessary. Why? That each person should come and wrap himself in such a manner. Sometimes while covering his head, sometimes leaving it uncovered. In the Bet Yosef, Manan brings down the Rabbi Yitzchak Avuhav, who ruled that the requirement of wrapping up in the talit, the manner of Ishmaelim, applies to mourners only. So to mean, regarding the mitzvah, the tzitzit, the Torah just says that you have a four-corner garment which you cover. Meaning, however, that you normally cover yourself. Although the term used, right, he says in the blessings litatef, it only means to cover oneself with a garment. This concurs with the ruling of the Sefer HaItur. In light of this, Manan Shulchan Aruch wrote down that the wrapping of the mitzvah, wrapping oneself in the talit, to do so in the manner normal people wear such a garment, sometimes covering the head and sometimes not. It is nevertheless commendable. So the man is a tov, right, to keep one's head covered with a talit. So the man is a tov lechasot et harosh v'lashir mechuseh. Nevertheless, the custom of the Sephardic Jews is to wrap themselves like Katifat Yishmaelim. Since of Sikta Zutra, he states, right, that he says that this is the proper way to follow the mitzvah of the tzit. This is likewise the ruling of the Tosafot and the Tumat Hadesh. And accordingly, one should cover the head in this manner to keep the talit in that position for at least as long as it takes for 4 amot. Afterwards, he could come and put it down. By following this practice, you fulfill everyone's opinion. זאת אומרת, עוד פעם, יש מחלוקת אם צריך לעשות עיטוף כמו ישמעאלים או לא. יש מחלוקת, יש כאלה שסוברים, ודאי שכן, יש כאלה שסוברים שלא. Right? So the Ishmaelim, they come and that's the Ishmaelim. Okay? Yeah, the left side, yeah? Okay, fine. So the Shara Kavanot cited the opinion of the Geonim, including Sadi Yagon requiring in manner of the Ishmaelim. This is for the instructions how it is done, as described in the Halacha above, and includes the testimony as with practice of the Rizal HaKadosh. And the Shalmet Zibur testified that this is a common custom today of Sephardic Jews, all of which is brought down in the Yechavedat. Okay, so do you have to stay there? Right? He says, remaining in one position for the time of the Daled Amot. The Ben Ishai admitted that neither the Rizal or the Shlomo's the Rashash stated the works that is necessary to wait for 4 Amot. Meaning, he just said, you just, that's it. You don't have to come and put it, wait, put the second one, wait. No, it's not brought down anywhere in the Rizal HaKadosh or the Rashash. Nevertheless, since they explain one must mediate on certain Kabbalistic thoughts after each action, that's what you have to do. The Od Yosef Chai complained about those people who wrap the talit around their heads for only a split second and then immediately pull it down over their bodies. These people, he says, they fulfill, right? They fail to fulfill the mitzvah, Atifat Ishmaelim, and therefore he comes and he says you should remain there for at least 2 seconds. Right? That means, yeah, they didn't do Atifat Ishmaelim. Atifat Ishmaelim is you put it, you wait, now you do the second one. Right? So again, you put the right over, wait. Yeah, that's what he's saying. That's the Ben Ishai. You should wait. Right? 2 corners. Right? Yeah. There's all like be a Kabbalah. 2 corners. Remember, according to Shulchan Aruch, even without the 2 fury tzechuvah, he just said it's better to do so. Commendable. 2 corners in the front and 2 in the back. So he says that Maran Shulchan Aruch instructed us to wear the talit with the 2 of the corners in front of the bodies and 2 behind. The Bet Yosef, he says the midrash on the pasuk that he says the waters form the wall of them. So he says the Malacha Gabriel, he warned that water is not allowed to harm the people of Bnei Yisrael because they are going to fill the mitzvah tzitzit. 2 in the front, 2 in the back. So that's the Kedim Beletosfot. He comes and he says a different version. Gabriel warned the waters on the right not to harm the people since they were not about to receive the Torah with the right hand of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Right? He says he warned the waters on the left not to harm the people because of the mitzvah, the tefillin that they're going to have on the left hands. Then he warned the waters behind the people since in the future they would put on the talit and the talit is going to be behind them. So therefore the Dat Zakenim comments that although it appears that it's necessary to keep the tzitzit behind one's body, it is not necessary to do so. The Midrash is just talking about the moment of the Atifah. So the Lev Chaim, he comes and he says, Tosfot did not give instructions how to wear the talit after the Atifah. And they did not specify whether one should have all the 4 corners in the front or not. Meaning like this. I don't know if you ever saw, there's a lot of the elderly people. What do? They have the entire talit and it's all in front. The question is, whoever told you that it has to be like that? Maybe it should be like that. Whoever told you that the talit has to be behind you? So here he's bringing down Dazakinim that it should be behind you because the water is behind. Right? Well, that's what we're saying. But why? That's what's that based upon. So he says, but maybe that's only obligated during the time of the Ituf. So nevertheless, according to the Yalkut Yoshmanim, yes, because this is talking about when the waters were going to come and it's going to destroy the Am Yisrael during the Mayim b'tzad yamin, Mayim b'tzad small, and Mayim achora. So he went and he told them, Mayim b'tzad yamin, al ta'aseh klum, biglal hem yikablu et haTorah b'tzad yamin shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu b'yad yamin. Mayim shel השמאל, al ta'aseh klum, lama biglal התפילין. Mayim me'achora, biglal talit she'olech me'achora. So he says, but that's maybe only during the Bishat HaYituf. So he says, nevertheless, according to the Yalkut Shimoni, it is most correct to have 2 corners in the front and 2 corners behind, and that's also the Magen Avraham, and that's a common custom in the communities today to wear the talit 2 in front, 2 in back. But the common custom among Yemenite Jews is to wrap the entire talit in all 4 corners hanging in front of the body, and therefore they continue with their minhag. We continue.